Hey, everybody. Happy Mercury retrograde. There's really not a whole lot happening up in space, but I am going to show you and then tell you about a couple other things. So the Schumann was very calm overnight, and I was in particular watching for any evidence that the HARP experiment was having any sort of effect on the Earth's EMF, and there was nothing. We're getting a break right now from the geomagnetic storms. It's possible that a lower magnitude one might roll in later today, but we may miss it. So we had a little series of M or near M flares over the last day and a half or so. We just had a C6 flare, but the sunspot that is causing the most issue is turning away from us. So that activity may settle down, but there's stuff on the far side turning our direction. So all of these are releasing pressure, but not releasing direct impact CMEs. But it is in the range where it can cause radio blackouts. So we have been having some of that. So there's a Christmas comet that I didn't even bother to mention, and that is going to be flying across the sky and making its closest approach around February 1st. So you can go read more about that at spaceweather.com, but it's pretty cool because it's getting brighter and brighter in magnitude. Then, in the meantime, HARP did conduct a 12-hour experiment yesterday where they were sending a very low frequency signal to try to penetrate an asteroid called Apophis, which I'm going to do a separate little short TikTok on. That is an asteroid which is going to make its closest approach impossible, maybe not impact, but it's worth studying. So they want to know what's inside this thing in case we need to blow it up later. Basically, not scheduled to be at its closest approach until 2029, but it will be closer than some of our satellites that are in orbit that we have put in orbit. So that's pretty fascinating. But in the meantime, they're waiting for those signals to go up and then come back to the array in California and then in New Mexico so they can measure all the data. But in the meantime, I want to show you what it sounded like. So as you can see, it was not this big monster sound. Ham radio was able to pick it up, and that's what it sounded like. So in the meantime, please pay attention to all these weather alerts and stay safe out there. The National Weather Service and the other weather agencies know what they're talking about. So much love.